So expressions are very similar to equations with the distinction that there are no equal signs. So you are not actually solving an expression. What you'll see on the final is some questions that ask you to simplify expression or generate an equivalent expression. Basically, it means that you're doing the steps before the actual solving of a multi-step equation. So if you think of dancing cats making sandwiches, you're only doing the first part. You're distributing and you are combining your expression. So if we look at number 12, it says write the expression in simplest form. So you should be saying, okay, first looking for anything to distribute. There are no parentheses, so there's nothing for me to distribute. So now I'm going to look through and combine like terms. So like terms have the same variable raised to the same power. So I have 5c, and then I also have negative 12c. Make sure that you are lassoing the sign in front. I also have negative 3d and plus d. And remember, there is an invisible 1 in front of that d. Now, when you combine like terms, you're putting them together, so you're going to be adding. So in your calculator, you would do 5 plus negative 12, which should give you negative 7c. Then you're doing negative 3 plus 1, which gives us negative 2d. There's nothing else that you can do in this situation, so you stop, and that is your simplest form. Number 13, so again, we're looking at DC, dancing cats, distribute, combine. First, we check to see if there's any distribution. There is. The 8 is outside of the parentheses, so it will be distributed to the two numbers inside. Distribution means multiplication. 8 times 2 gives me 16m, and 8 times 1 gives me 8. There are no like terms, so this is your expression in simplest form. For number 14, it looks like there's nothing for you to do, right? But if we look, we see parentheses. There's no number here, so there's an invisible 1. And there's also no number here, so there's another invisible 1. But the difference is that for this first term, it's a positive 1. For the second set of parentheses, it says a negative 1. So there is something for us to do. We do have to distribute, right? When I distribute a positive 1, nothing changes. However, when I distribute that negative 1, the signs of the terms will flip. So now I have distributed all of my numbers, and now I go through and I look for like terms. 3x and negative x. And remember, that's a negative 1x. And now I have negative 4 and positive 5. So again, we are combining like terms. So you'll get 2x plus 1. Nothing else for you to do. So that is our simplest form.